What if you could live just minutes from the mountains and enjoy the lake life every single day? Well, today I'm taking you inside of the Stillwater model by Shea Homes in Reflection at the Solstice community in Littleton, Colorado. This community sits next to Chatfield State Park, giving you access to hiking, biking, paddleboarding, boating, and some of the best outdoor recreation that Denver has to offer. We'll tour this beautiful home, explore the community, and I'll help you decide if this is the right place to make your move. Let's get started. Today, we're touring the Shea Home. It's a Stillwater model at the Reflection in Solstice in Littleton, Colorado. It is a one-story ranch, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3-car garage, finishing at 4,002 square feet. And the price point is starting at $884,900. Let's go check it out. Now, the first thing that I am greeted by is this gorgeous door. You have nice tall ceilings, but you have a frosted 1-panel glass door with side glass window. That way you can see out. It provides great natural light, although today is a bit of a gloomy day. I love the stonework that's here on the side in this hallway. And you can see there is pretty good space here. You have this side table here in the middle of the hallway, and you still have tons of space. Now, directly off of the front door, you do have 2 bedrooms with en-suites. And Shea does offer really good quality updates all throughout the home. You can see the light fixtures are very high quality. The tile within the shower goes all the way to the ceiling. So you have really good options. And then the single vanity, they went with like a darker gray wood, which looks really nice. Stainless steel hardware, and you do have a Moen faucet that is 1-handle stainless steel. I like the quartz as well here. And you have this additional shelving here for all of your linens. Now entering this room, nice high ceilings. You have these double windows here off facing toward the front of the home, and then this additional window here, and then a full-size bed, which you can see with these side tables here that you would have more than enough space to still fit in a queen if you wanted a queen size bed in here, and your standard size closet. More than enough leg space here as well. You see the dresser, and then you have space to also put in a chair. So this is more than enough space. You do not feel crammed at all. So any kids, any guests that you do have, they will have their own ensuite, which I think is wonderful. And then right across is your additional bedroom. Same footprint, except you don't have those front windows, but standard size closet there. And I really like the finishes, good quality carpet. And same thing, your single vanity, single Moen faucet, and squared off sink. And I do like the finishes here. You can see the tile going all the way to the ceiling, but they have this circle tile here, which is great design. And then a bathtub, which that would be an option as well to do a full shower. Now let's head into the rest of the home. Now down this hallway off to the left, you do have your laundry room. And a good sized laundry room. You can see these washer and dryers are put on pedestals, so you have additional shelving here up top. And then you have this very deep sink. Additional cabinetry here. And I like this tile design as it ties in very well with the rest of the luxury vinyl plank tile. And then a coat closet, which is very important to have off of the front door. Sometimes I tour homes with clients, and that's one of the things that is a must-have. It's like, hey, where do we put in our coats here? And this does have your finished basement. I love these wood beams that travel all through the living room to the kitchen. Makes the property feel very grand. Starting with this living room. This living room looks amazing. You could see all of the floating shelves here all around the fireplace, and this fireplace is tiled all the way up to the top. 10-foot ceilings here, and then a gas fireplace. But I really love this design. If you're watching some of the other home tours, I think this is very unique, and I have not seen this in any other properties that I looked at, which I definitely think makes this home stand out. And then more than enough space here. You can see all of the seating that you have in this property, so pretty good amount of space here. And something that I do really like that Shea does is they put in everything black frame. So your black frame triple plane slider, and then you can see the windows here, everything is black frame. So I think that's something that's pretty unique that a lot of builders will not offer. A lot of the times it's just the white framed windows. So that's really nice. Really unique lighting here. You have 2 pendant lights hanging. They're all gold. They tie in all pretty well, but 4 or 5 seats actually going across this very large island. I really like how you have the outlets here at the edge of the island, and then you have also the finishes here within the side of the cabinets. Everything's done, so everything is paneled. That's also a pretty unique feature. They do have KitchenAid appliances. Again, your Moen faucet and good deep sink. Now here you do have this see-through glass, which is nice to show off all of the china in the home. KitchenAid. So a 5-burner stove. And then hood. Stainless steel hood, and then you have herringbone tile going all the way up, which is probably a better shot here. See the herringbone tile going all the way through. And then on this side you do have that glass cabinet drawer, which is awesome to show off the china. And then your double oven. And then a small walk-in pantry here, but then really think about it, more than enough, right? If you're getting all your whole foods, and if you didn't want to always be overstocked, this is more than enough space. Although if you are someone that does like to stock up, you do have the basement where you can put any additional canned foods, KitchenAid fridge, and then you have this area as well for your coffee, or just a drop spot for any keys or anything, which I think is great. And real quick, if we have not met, I am Jaime, a local real estate broker here in Denver Metro, and I have helped hundreds of families successfully relocate here to Denver. Whether it's new construction or a resale home, I would love to help. So don't be shy. Feel free to click the link in the description. That way we can schedule your one-on-one buyer strategy call where we're going to discuss your goals, answer any questions you have, and just make sure that you have a plan. That way you're confident making your move. And if you haven't already done so yet, feel free to click that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any future property tours. Now, let's get back to the home tour. And then coming over here to this additional space, the house really has a great flow to it. I love how you have this additional dining space. You can see this full dining table sits 8 individuals, so perfect for the family. And this entire room is wrapped in windows, so wonderful for natural light. You can see these 2 good sized pendant lights here. But just getting a feel for the space, there is more than enough space. I can imagine hosting here. This would be ideal, especially if you're looking for something that is not a 2-story ranches. Always great for resale, right? I know Some individuals have their preferences, but I think this is wonderful, this entire layout. And then coming in from this direction, this would be the access to your garage. However, this is where the sales office is. So this is where we would come and talk business and negotiate in your best interest. And then you do have your additional closet here as well. And then your half bath right off of the living room. You can see these finishes here. Pedestal with a rectangular shaped gold mirror. Here, this is being utilized as a flex room, so some additional office space. Whether you work remote or if you have kids that just want to come home and study, this would be a great space. I love the finishes here in this office space. You have your desk, and you can see the cabinetry goes all the way to the ceiling, which I think is a great touch in here. You have glass windows, and this light fixture is even gorgeous. Black and gold finishes. Then off to this side, you can see that there's additional leg space for 2 chairs. Now I'm excited to show you the primary suite. So passing through this gorgeous living room and kitchen. And we'll head to this side of the home. So you do have this open little hallway here. So you can put an additional drop spot or decor there in that corner. But look at this primary bedroom. You have a wall of just window. There is more window than wall, even on this side of the property. You have those 2 additional windows, but really taking in this space, there is more than enough space. You can see the separation here between your dresser and then all the leg space. You even have a little seating area right here at the edge of the bed. 2 side tables. They have king size bed here. More than enough space. I do like this finish as well, this fixture that they have here. And you have your farm door there. Here, tying in nice deep soaking tub. And then a frameless shower with tiling all the way to the ceiling. So I love this, and I'm just gonna pull back here for a second so you can see you do have your frosted window option. Even if those were not frosted windows, though, they are high up, so you're providing more than enough natural light here in this primary bathroom, while at the same time keeping your privacy. So that's something that I truly do like. I do like the nice long tile that's utilized here. So coming from your primary, you're cozy on a cold winter day, you're cozy in your living room, yet it ties in very well. And then you have your double vanity. And then 2 separate mirrors, and you have the tile going all the way up to the back. Wonderful finishes. Water closet there. Linen closet here. And this closet is not huge by any means, but more than enough space. Especially the way it's built out. These closets are really high, super high ceilings here, so you can transition and put your winter stuff or summer stuff on the top as the season changes. But very well thought out closet. Dresser drawers, everything done very well. One more peek of the primary from this angle. before we head to the basement, we'll take a peek at the backyard. Now your back patio, all enclosed here from both sides. Really good space here as well. You can see you have this bench table with the two end seats, and then you also have the circular table with additional seating here. And these lots, if you wanted to see what Solstice looks and feels like, this is what a lot of it does feel like, because you're in Chatfield, you have more than a ton of walking trails, open space. You can see all the mountains. It's very quiet and secluded. Even driving into Solstice, you definitely feel more so detached from the busy city. Yet if you do need to drive into town, you have Highlands Ranch, that's really close. You have Roxborough just right across the way. So quick shopping if you need to run to a grocery store. But Littleton and Highlands Ranch are very close. Castle Rock is just about 20 minutes from here. It's a beautiful day for being in the middle of the summer. It was supposed to have been 91 degrees, and it does not feel like that. It is amazing. That's what you get here with Colorado, is the lifestyle. Even now, everybody is out walking right now, and we'll head to the basement. Before then, I do love the light fixtures here. I love the vertical wrought iron stair railing and dark stain finish. Just great touches all throughout here. And we're going to head down to your game room space. You can see, so you have an additional theater room, game room, just a very large open space. Your wet bar here off in the corner, which we'll go into. But I like this idea. This is very well thought out with the benches, the seating, certainly set up for hosting. So if you do have any events with friends, family, you're never shy of any space. So you can have the foosball table or a pool table set up here. Very large couch here with the TV on. If you're into hosting any games or any fights, I can see this space all being utilized. And over here in this direction, I like this design. That's super cool. It's all wood cut out. Really nice, and they did that on both sides. And then this additional office area. This entire room. I think this is so cool. All this additional seating and cabinetry here, all from floor to ceiling. Looks awesome. They went with that dark stain here. Even the seats, these seats are super cool. Look at that. Anybody's furniture shopping, this should go on the list. I think that's the coolest thing there. Yeah, really nice. But you can see from this angle all of this open space. Nice high ceilings, which I think are important. Although I do love older homes and the charm. Something with the basements is that you have to consider in older homes are the lower ceilings, which seems to bother a lot of people. You wouldn't have that problem in this. So 3 pendant lights, you have 3 bar stools here, so more than enough space for hosting. Entire wet bar with the dishwasher down here as well. I like these floating cabinets tied in here. Really neat design with an additional TV for the bartender. And a really good space. Beverage cooler. I mean, you would never have to leave home. This is where all the festivities and fun would be. Off to the left here, you walk into your bedroom in the basement. So good separation if you have any family or friends that come and stay, or even an adult teen. I know kids prefer to be as close to the rest of the family as possible, but once they become adults, they like that space, and this is a really good sized bedroom here. And then nice deep linen closet, more than enough space. And then this full-size bathroom. I love this type of tile. That textured tile looks really cool. Quartz countertops, like a grayish blue vein there. And then your single handle mowing faucet. I'm truly a fan of the double, but still ties in very nice, all of these fixtures. And you do have framed glass here, but it looks really nice. I like this tile design here off to the corner, and they actually thought to put in a little shelf right here. I think it's super important. There's so many homes that I walk where they don't have that kind of stuff, and that's important. You don't want that on the floor, having to use some plastic shelving. I think that just looks really good. So all of those finishes here. And that does it. I hope that you enjoyed the home tour. Get a quick peek over here of all of this area. Yes, if you're enjoying these home tours, make sure to give me a thumbs up and just let me know how I'm doing. If there's something else you wanted to see, there is some additional space here as well, more than enough, which is that storage space that we were kind of discussing. Just kind of end things off. For those of you that are unfamiliar with basements, here is your unfinished basement. So mechanical room. You can always finish this off, but more than enough space to store everything down here. I know that's important to a lot of people. You have your sump pump in this corner, main water shut off, egress window down here. So you're never short of any space. And I know a lot of the times, although you do have that 3-car garage, you want to use it for cars or boats, other things. There's no need to stuff and fill up that garage. You can keep the garage looking clean here in Colorado. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, friends. If you're thinking about making the move to Denver Metro, whether that's next month or next year, I would love the opportunity to represent you and negotiate in your very best interests. Now, if you are moving from out of town, I can always do any virtual tours just to alleviate the stress of having to fly back and forth. My overall goal is to make sure that this entire process is smooth and stress-free. So, very next step is to click the link in the description. That way we can schedule a one-on-one buyer strategy call where we're going to discuss your wants, your needs, your overall budget, and most important, your time frame. I want to make sure that you make the move with confidence. So feel free to click the link in the description. I look forward to helping you make your move to Denver a success. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Until next time, friends.